So, the newest Dokkan Fest coming to Dokkan is going to be a Mercenary Tao. Top-notch assassin skills. Hey, I'm here for all of the DB Saga buffs. I'm all for it. Love me some OG Dragon Ball, as you guys already know. So, we're going to go ahead and get straight into talking about the Dokkan Fest Tao. And General Blue is finally getting a usable unit. I don't know why it's taking me so long to load this. My computer's been off for a while now. How you guys doing? Yeah, General Blue finally is getting a usable card, like a actually runnable card. Mission Execution. That's a new category that Tao's gonna be leading, I assume. Okay, let's see what Tao's looking like. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, top-notch assassin skills, Mercenary Tao. Okay. Let's go on over to the next tab. All right, so his leader skill is Mission Execution. Or Earthbred Fighters 3 key 200% of HP and 170% to attack and defense. And the 50% of stats is to Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthlings. So, Earthbred Fighters, Dragon Ball Heroes. And then you have Earthbred Fighters, Earthlings, of course. Those two go hand in hand. Um, just okay, we don't know what mission execution looks like unless it was a data download I don't know about. Earthbred Fighters, Earthlings. Earthlings is, last I checked, it's not that good of a category. Last I checked. I'm not gonna go ahead and search it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and go off of like what I remember. I don't remember Earthlings being too crazy. So this being a 220 doesn't look too good off the rip. And then Dragon Ball Seekers. Earthbred Fighters, Dragon Ball Seekers. Um, you're gonna get Daima Goku on there. That's like the first thought. I know I'm certain there's more options, but man, this 220 doesn't look too crazy of what I'm seeing here. Now, granted, I did not look up the categories to double check, but to my last knowledge, Earthlings is not really a crazy category. And Dragon Ball Seekers, well, oh, thank you, ad block. Remember to use ad block, folks. Shout out to ad block. Yeah. So okay. Anyways, let's see what we got here. So his passive, that being a professional style, activates interest animation when there is another mission execution category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Mission execution. So is that gonna be like characters who target and have to assassinate a specific character in the series? Is that like a character they have to go after? So, because I'd assume mission execution, I'm going to assume Trunks would be on there. Both. No, but yeah, Trunks would be on there. No, Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Who would be on this category? I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Super Trunks because of the Goku Black arc. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I was making guesses. I could be wrong. All right. So randomly changes keysters of a certain type to Rainbow, physical excluded, and stuns all enemies for one turn. Okay, so he gets Rainbow Orb changing and a guarantee stun for one turn, and 100% attack, as well as 50% damage reduction and crit chance. Okay. And the base effects, 2 key and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, and 30% damage reduction baseline, as well as a 30% chance to crit baseline. So within that one turn proc of 100% attack, you're also going to be getting an additional 50% chance to crit with damage reduction. So that'll be bumped up to 80% proc within that one turn. When attacking with 12 or more key, 200% attack. And for every rainbow keystone obtained, 200% attack when attacking. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So this guy's gonna be hitting hard, no? Let me see. What's his? That's max level 2. Okay. Um, he's physical. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, when receiving an attack, 200% defense, And when receiving an unarmed super attack, a 70% chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power. Okay, nice to have in your back pocket, you know, those super attack nullifications. Albeit it is unarmed, but, you know, it's something, right? Even though it's probably going to be something that's going to be a niche for this card. When the target enemy is in the stun status, 500% attack, performs a guaranteed crit, and 500% attack when HP is 70% or less. He has big numbers built into his kit. Wow. Lots of big numbers. And I'd assume that he has lots of big numbers built into his kit because he's a DB Saga. He's a niche DB Saga unit. Like Tau himself, with these awkward links like Crane School, Coward. Now, Dodon Ray. One card that does come to mind is, wait, they're gonna have the same name. Let me go on over to Dogon Info. They're gonna have the same name. This guy. Ah. So you can't even run these two together because they're both Mercenary Tau. They should have just made this like Mercenary Tau Enraged. No? Okay. So, I mean, they have to be stunned for that to proc. All right. I don't know how to feel about Tau. I don't know how to feel about him because first turn he's gonna have 80% damage reduction. Now granted he's gonna gain that 200% defense. And shout out to Krim. She said that people don't realize how valuable, or I'm pretty sure I'm paraphrasing, but people don't realize how valuable a card getting a specific amount of stats is when they get hit. That's a paraphrase, by the way. That's not completely what she said, but maybe he's better than I'm giving him credit for, but he doesn't look all that. He doesn't. I mean, one turn of orb changing, he's not. What is he getting outside of this first turn? Like, let's X out this interest animation, and he's just seems kind of ass. I don't know. I gotta see him in game. I mean, he has big numbers. That's a huge plus with him. Nullification niche, just like the character himself. But I don't know. That's about that for his passive. 80% damage reduction with an 80% chance to crit. Those rainbow orbs can make him hit harder. Why couldn't he just been well, no, he couldn't have been unrestricted rainbow orb changer because yeah, he could have hit pretty hard, but I mean, who cares? These bosses have so much HP. Why not just let him be an unrestricted rainbow orb changer? Maybe I'm crazy, right? Maybe his attack will be through the moon, but I'd counter that by saying he has a odd link set. So the orb changing would help him regardless if he had it as an unrestricted rainbow orb changing. I don't know. I don't know. My thoughts on Tao, I don't know. It's like outside of the interest animation turn, where he's gonna have up to 80% chance to crit with damage reduction, he's just only gonna have that 30% damage reduction. And like post super defense, I don't know what it's gonna be looking like. But he has big numbers, so maybe it's gonna be better than I'm giving him credit for. He is probably going to hit pretty damn hard on that first turn. 100% attack over here, 200% attack over here with his base effect, 200% attack when he's attacking with 12 more ki, 200% attack when attacking for every rainbow key star obtained, as well as 500% attack when the enemy is stunned, as well as additional 500% attack when HP 70% or less with a guaranteed crit. That's 1,000% attack if you're below the HP threshold, by the way. So, man, that's Tao. All right, let's see what his super attack looks looking like. Skip on over here. 100% attack for one turn and lowers enemies' attack and defense. Alright, why not let him gain defense on super? Maybe him not gaining defense on super is covered by the fact that he receives 200% defense when receiving an attack, but that resets after the turn in which he receives the attack on that first turn. So it's a repeat thing? Okay. I don't know. Tao's interesting. I don't know how to feel about Tao. He just has lots of big numbers. So he doesn't look too crazy to me on paper. He just seems like one of these characters that are going to look crazy as hell turn one, because he has that guarantee stun for that one turn. Granted, the character you're going up against could be stunned. He has that Rainbow Orb change that's directly to support his 200% attack when attacking for every Rainbow Keys are obtained. He's going to be hitting pretty fucking hard in that first turn. He's going to look ridiculous on the first turn, and then onwards, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. All right, so, yeah, we look at his super attack effect. All right. Okay, so his active skill, that being Serious Dodon Ray, can be activated when there is a Dragon Ball Seekers or Kamehameha category enemy, or when all allies attacking the same turn are mission execution category characters once only. Active skill effect causes ultimate damage and stuns the enemy for one turn. Changes STR and Int key spheres to Rainbow, directly helping him get those that 200% attack when attacking per Rainbow keys were obtained. I don't know. Tao seems. I don't know. It doesn't seem too crazy to me. I'm not very impressed by Tao. I'm not. They should have did him like, I don't know, like Videl back then when she had first came out and she was like crazy for the God event. They should have did him like this. Why? My question is, why wasn't he the April Fool's Day? I mean, I get it because Cell ties into the April Fool's Day, like a little gag that they did with cracking the code. But why? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Guarantee stun, double orb changing to Rainbow Key Spheres. Cool. Is that for the rest of the fight? I'm going to assume that's a one turn proc. It would have said for one turn. No, I'm assuming it's a one turn proc. And he's on 8 categories. Mission execution. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Tao just seems. He just looks like big numbers guy. Big numbers guy with crazy turn one. All right. Okay, so let's see General Blue. Let's see what we got here. Finally, we get 10 years into the game and we get a actual runnable General Blue. Wait. My thing is, wait, was that SR General Blue runnable back then? I don't know. I don't know actually. He probably was. Was he a stunner? I don't remember. I'm just gonna assume that he was probably not the crazy. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see what General Blue is looking like. A General Blue that's a TUR. How about that? All right, so skip over the leader skill because it's not really that important. All right, so his passive is Women Are Disgusting. Okay. Oh, is. I think it's because, like, wasn't Bulma trying to flirt with General Blue in OG Dragon Ball? Something like that. I think it was something like that. And the mission execution thing, the category, I'm pretty sure it's because Tao was sent by. Was Tao sent by Colonel? I'm pretty sure Tao was. No, it was a General Red, Colonel Red. I think it's General Red. I don't remember the exact name, but Tao was hired by the Red Ribbon Army to go assassinate Goku. I think that's the time where he took that big ass pillar beam and he just threw that shit up in the air or kicked it up in the air and then jumped on it. Tao is a astronomical just athlete. If you guys have not watched OG Dragon Ball, go ahead and give it a watch. It's pretty good. Love me some OG Dragon Ball. Okay, so Women Are Disgusting. That's what the passive is called. So basic effects, 200% attack and defense baseline, as well as mission execution categorizing getting 2 key and 40% attack and defense, and randomly change the key source of a certain type to Rainbow. Oh, so he's going to be Tao's ace in the hole. When attacking with 12 more key, 150% attack and defense, and as the second or third attacker in a turn, launches a guaranteed super with a 70% chance to dodge, as well as 200% attack and defense. That is very nice. Although there are some prevalent dodge canceling fights, that is very nice to have. It's nice that he still has that guaranteed super and that 200% attack and defense. Very, very nice. When there is another mission execution or DB Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, additional 10% chance to dodge, and seals the enemy for 2 turns. It gives all allies 30% attack and defense for 2 turns. Wow. When here's a Peppy Cal's category enemy, guards with a guaranteed crit. I'm pretty certain it's because he wasn't Bulma trying to flirt with him, if I remember correctly. Bro, I haven't watched OG Dragon Ball since like 2020, like COVID. Yeah, on my laptop when I was recording off of that. Those were the days, man. But yeah, okay, so he gets 30% attack and defense in one turn. And what else? What a 50% chance to stun. Yeah, General Blue seems really good. A support type unit with up to a 80% chance to dodge, as well as getting a guarantee super built in for him sitting inside the second slot. Wow. Yeah, he looks really good. He looks good. If you're a mission execution character on this rotation with this guy, you're gonna be getting what's that? Ally in the same turn. Yeah, that's oh my god, he's giving 2 key. Granted, you're a mission execution character. 2 key and 70% attack and defense, and then that 30% attack and defense goes into the next turn. Wow, he's good. Not only does he have multiple status procs, that being a 50% chance to stun inside his base of course, for a super attack effect, a 50% chance to stun. He has seal built in. He has what else? Yeah, he just has stun and seal. Oh, I saw something else. Yeah. So he has a guaranteed crit built in. He has up to an 80% chance to dodge, guard, support, Rainbow Orb changing catered directly for Tao while being able to support Tao. He's made to be Tao's right hand man. Even though Tao, like in the name, was not a part of the Red Ribbon Army. He's just literally just a hired mercenary. Okay, so that's about it. Tao don't really seem all that crazy to me, but considering what I'm seeing with General Blue, he looks really good. General Blue looks very good, man. Guard, dodge, support, seal, stun. He's like a fucking Swiss Army knife. And then Tao is just like big numbers guy. I haven't seen the animations, but I'm just gonna look at my own time. Sorry guys, I haven't been uploading lately. It's just been rough as of late, to be honest, guys. I'm most likely gonna post a update for my upload schedule on my my Discord chat. Go ahead and join the 24/7 Discord server. Link is down below in the description if you guys join today. And that is going to be all. And that's also to stay updated with my YouTube channel. I gotta go ahead and post an update, but that's me. I was supposed to do a damn live stream, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. That the live stream thing, it's like I wanna it's like when I'm able. No, it's like when I text that when I text inside that chat that I'm gonna be able to. Well, I say that it should be up this week. It's like something just gets in the way. That's gonna be about it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. Leave a like, subscribe. Whew, man. I'm sorry, guys. I had a long day, and I'll catch you guys next video. I absolutely love you all. Peace.